Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony with GameZone, and today we're taking a look at walkthrough kind of part 2 of Velvet Sundown. Really want to delve deeper into it. The first walkthrough was more about player experience and some of the just awful things that can happen in this game because it's just a multiplayer game that anyone can talk in. So one of the things you have to watch out for in this game is just the awful sick amount of people that just want to have cyber sex, which is terrible. But we're doing a walkthrough of it anyway because I really think this game has a lot to offer, and if you can get a bunch of your friends together and maybe play it, I think that would be best. But you start out as Linda's step-art, or in this walkthrough we start out as her. So it seems like you start out as random people. It's a certain set of characters. Not all of them are available in the mission at one time. So as Linda, we start out, she's a reporter. So she's also an undercover agent for Explon, which is one of the rival oil companies. So there's Explon, and then there's, I forget the name, Biolar Oil or something. Doesn't matter. So here we're going to start having a conversation.
Hello.
Hello.
With Ingmar.
So, what are you doing?
Taking pictures.
Give him a little compliment.
Wanna
You are
get
very
tased?
handsome. May I take your picture?
Sure.
Let's click on the camera, and then it'll give me, and then I click on the character, and it gives me options. And now we get this beautiful music, and her hand contorts and twists, and we take a photo. So we've completed our first quest, which is to take pictures of people.
Eh? Not so good looking on camera as I
I'm just
thought.
teasing him here.
Sorry.
See now, what's happening here is he just disconnected. So whenever you see a character with their hand over their face like this, it means the person disconnected. And you can see in the top right, it says 1 of 6 players disconnected. This is the problem with this game, is that unless you're playing with friends, you're going to have a lot. There's no incentive to stay in the game. So people just come in and drop out as often as they want. But a match starts and lasts for 30 minutes. So
Hello,
that's a
Boyle.
problem. This guy actually role plays very well.
Hello. Can I serve you a drink?
Yes, Shauna?
How's life?
You look like a man who likes his picture taken. Oh yes, a drink would be lovely.
See, I'm taking pictures, and he's the bartender, so it's his job to serve drinks. So we're both playing out our initial covers, which is what you want to do. When you start out, if your job is to look at that hand, what is happening? When you start out, you want to start out with doing the initial
Whiskey
quest.
or Bloody Mary?
Want an autograph?
I really like this. I think role playing is
Why? Are you famous?
such an important. Like in
Make
role
it
playing games,
bloody.
I like when people actually role play. I think it just makes it better. It's like a murder mystery dinner party or something. If you've ever been to one of those.
To give them out.
And I have to say the controls in this game are pretty tight.
Here you
It's
go.
pretty simple,
Enjoy.
basic, simple controls, but it's still fun.
Thank you very much.
Actions are based on words that you type. So if you type out "thank you," she's gonna bow.
You are welcome.
If you also say "you are welcome" or whatever. So now here's Shauna, and Shauna's entered the conversation. So immediately we enter into like a natural conversation grouping here. And Shauna's a celebrity,
wow,
and that
it's you.
doesn't change. That never
Hello.
changes. If you see Shauna in your game, Shauna's a celebrity. Her motives might change, though. So here I am talking to Shauna, trying to get a picture of her.
Can I get your picture? You are so pretty, Shauna.
Okay.
I know this is a little drawn out, but stick with me here. It's about to get pretty interesting. Not the hand. The hand isn't interesting. Stop with the hand.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So now you
Could I
can
have a
hear
Bloody
other
Mary, please?
conversations that are happening around you. And people reveal information in those conversations. So you want to be careful where you are when you're talking to people and you're trying to delve deeper
Thanks.
into what's going on. So as I'm sitting here getting to know the bartender,
From the house.
I'm trying to I want to get more information from him about Shauna, because as a reporter, I want to try and
I
get
must
dirt
get
on
going.
Shauna. That's part of why I'm here. So I
See
say
you
I'm going to
around.
go because it's 3 people in this conversation, and I don't want to talk to him
Bye.
while he's
Goodbye.
talking to her, because I want to see if he has information on her. But I can't. He hasn't met her. He just met her. So I'm going to leave and let him get information from her, because I have a feeling he's more on my side than hers. Here's another thing. There's 2 people in this game that are AFK. These are very important people. Everyone in this game is important, so you have to be in the game. If people are AFK, I mean, you may as well just leave. I can't think of a reason to stay unless you want to roleplay with people or cybersex with people, which I highly do not recommend. But I'm just saying, like,
How's life?
that's the biggest problem with this game. So we'll never be able to fully complete the game, and there's no incentive to stay in the game because you don't get any points or anything for completing it. You get no perks, no costume changes, nothing. All right, so this is Cooper,
Hi.
and I start to meet with Cooper and figure
It was
out
ret value,
a little bit
so
more
I
about
said,
him.
why not?
I can hear their conversation in the background, so that's helpful too. You want to be able
That's
to
a
listen to
great
that while
necklace.
you're talking. So here I am buttering him up so I can take a picture of him.
I see.
May I take your picture?
This guy was also really good at role playing.
Sure. Why not?
Amazing boat, ha.
Oh, that hand. It's like The Sims in a way.
Thank you.
Do you want to sign a petition to save
So this is
whales?
his cover. Do you want to sign a petition to save the whales? Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Sure.
But it is better than you resting on it.
So here I go and I think, oh, I'll sign it, right? And now I get a couple of different options. I can refuse to sign it. I can sign it under a fake name, or I can just sign it. I decided to sign it under my name. And then I thought, well, you know what? I am an Explon undercover agent.
This boat
So maybe that wasn't the best thing to do, right? That could come back to bite me. But I wasn't sure
So
at the
why
time.
Shall
I
we
didn't know.
drink?
And I still don't know because I couldn't finish the game because there's 2 people who were AFK.
To the whales.
I gave him my drink because I don't know what to do with these drinks. So
That was nice.
Yes.
he asked a good question. He said, "Why are you here?"
Looks delicious.
I am here to take pictures and
And I
write
gave him
stories.
my cover story.
I am a famous reporter.
How long have you been working here?
Really? You don't happen to know whether there's an agent on board?
So I was kind of about to tip my hand, but he asks, "Is there an agent on board?" I haven't met an agent. I don't know.
haven't met
Not
an
about to tell
agent.
him I'm an agent. Now with my CID Explon
Look it
thing
up.
down there, that green thing on the left, I can click on that and then click on him, and we can see if we match up.
Ha.
That's a shame. Seeking
So he's
out
like,
to
if you
find
find an
out-
agent, let me know.
What are you writing about?
I will.
And then he asks, "What are you writing about?" It's great role play. He's really starting to kind of try to uncover a little bit through casual dialogue, what my intentions are.
I am interested in celebrity gossip.
This also helps with your typing too. If you're a bad speller like myself, I'm a mediocre speller. I found it I didn't want to type the wrong thing because it's going to sound
If you
awful.
find any, would you let me know?
hope sometime I'll be just enjoying the trip.
So here's me being a little more direct, but still kind of cryptic. So I helped save his whales.
Maybe
So
I can't
get me
help
some
with
celebrity
your whales.
gossip. I can help you with your
Monetarily.
whales. See, I give him a little winky winky. He gives me a little winky winky, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
That sounds excellent.
that sounds excellent." Yes.
Wonderful. Goodbye for now.
See ya.
Okay, so we kind of have a nice agreement there, a nice little conversation. So now I want to talk to the bartender again because I overheard some words coming from Shauna, and I wanted to see if he got any dirt. But I got to get rid of Shauna, so this is what I did.
Hey.
Shauna, that man over there said he would like to speak with you.
Who?
He said it was urgent.
Cooper?
She's like, who? The only other person around.
Yes.
The only other person who's not AFK and standing in front of you. Cooper, yes.
Okay.
Sorry to disturb you, but I wanted to speak with you.
Hello again, Shauna.
See, so I wanted to get him alone because I didn't want her to hear my conversation. But now I know that they're right behind me talking, so I'm going to ask him to move outside.
You need something.
He says, that was smooth, yeah.
I am looking for information on celebrities.
So I'm trying to see if my goals,
You
one of my
happen to
goals
be a
is to
free agent?
uncover information on Shauna. So I
No,
don't know if he
famous.
has anything or not on that. It looks like I need to
As the
get some, I
bartender,
need to
I
hook
will
up with
give
the
you a
other
nice tip for
Explon
that drink you
agent.
made me.
Or I need to find someone who has information on Explon or the other oil company and get them to sell me that
Oh,
information.
well,
So
if
I'd
you
give them
find
a big
one,
bag of
can you
money
let
and they'd
me
give me
know?
that information.
That is a coincidence. I'm looking for some information too.
So now we're both,
Would you like
Winky,
an
winky.
autograph? And yeah, sure.
see, I can hear them, so I'm like, let's go speak
Let's speak
outside,
out
which I
of-
spell
all
incorrectly,
right.
and then it sounds weird. So this is a big part of the game. This is a big part of the strategy, is meeting with people, talking with them casually and coyly, and then saying, hey, why don't we talk outside and get away from some of these people? And you want to get to an area where you can see, because other NPCs, not on NPCs, but other characters in the game, they're going to walk up, they can walk up behind you, they can walk up next to you, and you need to be aware of that, because if they're just standing there near you, it means they're listening to your conversation. So you have to be very careful what you say in front of them.
If you have
Really
any
deep
information on Shauna, I would
strategy
like to pay you.
and a really kind of cool slow game, you know, where you have to talk to people, get to know them. Only downside to this is that some people,
I did
I
not
had
want her to
someone
hear.
who wanted to have cyber sex with me, and it's like, come on, like, I don't want to do that. So here comes Shauna.
Oh,
Hey
hello,
there.
Shauna.
Yeah, just play it off. Oh, hi,
So good
Shauna.
to
Oh, it's
see
so
you.
good to see you. So we didn't get to talk very much, but
So what you up to?
I decided to just excuse myself and go talk to Cooper and see if there's any more information from Cooper. Cooper and I talk a little bit. We find out that the agents that we need are AFK,
Just
and there's
taking on a
absolutely
We
no
were
way we're
just
going to win this
talking about
game.
photography.
And then everyone logs out. So that's the unfortunate side of it. But
Lovely
I
sunset.
have to
Okay,
say,
cool.
very interesting. I think it would be a fun game with multiple friends. And the controls are real simple.
Excuse
The
me.
conversation is as challenging as you want to make it. So it was a pretty cool game, and I highly recommend it, especially free to play. I'm Anthony Francis. Thanks for watching.